Hello everyone, 30.6 here, and welcome back to another episode of Admiral Dreadnoughts, the Royal Navy campaign. So last episode, after the crashes and whatnot, I decided I was going to take a little bit of a break to try to figure out what was wrong. I got nothing. Truthfully, I have nothing. I've tried multiple solutions. The only thing I really think it could be is that the game is just not... there's too much for the game to render at one time, so I'm going to just bring down the Oh, it's a bit much. That's even worse. Let me turn that off and turn off shadow details. Maybe put a limit on the FPS. Hopefully that should help the crashing issue. So anyway, we are still continuing with the War of Iberian Conquest, as I've decided to call it, as lore-wise, yes, it was Spain declaring war on Britain, but uh, lore-wise it'll also be because Spain and Portugal have been having a spat, and now they're going to war. And if you all are interested in knowing where Angus is, he's somewhere up in this region. There'll probably be a story about that soon. Anywho, we are trying to retake Madeira and busy trying to get Western Sahara. Now, they do have had a large fleet here. There's also a fleet here and a destroyer there. We are still trying to get First Lord back into port as she's heavily damaged. In the meantime, we could send out the Dominion class, but for what purpose, I don't know. But I think we're going to send them out, have them blockade northern Spain. So I think we'll do Australia, New Zealand, and India. They'll take, let's say, 5 heavy cruisers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we're going to split this into 2 formations. Let the battle cruisers stretch their legs, so to speak, and get them moving. They are 30-knot battle cruisers, the Dominion class. So that's that. I did poke around with a lot of designs for Britain, and they're pretty limited on cruiser hulls. I'm gonna be honest. I understand that the British Navy was pretty uniform in a lot of its cruiser designs, like they would just make it bigger or whatever. It's just a little frustrating when you're trying to design new ships. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of incremental improvements, and I'm sure we'll design new ships on a hull, like let's say in the future we end up with, like, I don't know, pick a number, 15,000 ton light cruisers. I'm sure we'll design a light cruiser specifically to fit those parameters, but alas, now is not the time nor the place for that. As for finances, we're looking great. Crew-wise, still short, but again, we've pretty much been consistently at war, and we haven't, what's the word? We haven't started phasing out stuff like the Volage class, the Barracudas haven't been all phased out. We need to phase out the Phoebe class. The Dreadnoughts need to be phased out. The Lion class needs to be phased out of service. The Iron Dukes could probably stay in service for a while longer. They'll need a refit. Like, we have so many ships that we need to do refits on, not counting the Ocean class. Like, we have a backup of ships that we need to get upgraded, get up to standards, and we haven't even commissioned the Queen Elizabeth class. So, I mean, we've laid them down, but we haven't even, like, gotten them out yet because they're on back order. So it is a little frustrating. Um, to have to deal with that, but alas, that's how the cookie crumbles. Uh, sure. I did start thinking about some games in mind. for a series. Maybe take a break from Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, especially as I've got a full class load on top of work and everything else. Oh, it's at night. Ooh, a night engagement. This is new. For stuff to do while I'm busy with school, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's gonna take a lot of time out of my day to get homework and stuff done. Plus, I've got a full work schedule, but I'm trying to make sure you guys get an episode at least every day. I'm thinking, and this is just separate from the separate from the 100 subscriber special, I might do a series playing possibly Warhammer Battlefleet Gothic. Oh, we found the cruiser and then we lost it again. Merge these guys into one group. Do not fire your freaking torpedoes, because we've learned the hard way before. This is not a healthy way to be dosed. Off, 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 smoke. Head this way, please, thank you. Maybe battleships can kind of handle this. But, I did consider playing Battlefleet Gothic. I might get it. But, the consideration is there because it's a naval game and I get to, play a Warhammer game. Another possibility is playing Total War Warhammer 3. But if we play, we're probably just going to play it. Again, it's to be determined. It's okay. I haven't made any final decisions yet. I don't want to get... Can you kill this thing? Good night. You're battleships. Most of you are battleships. Half of you are battleships. Please, it's not that hard. It's a heavy cruiser. Oh. No, it's just well armored. Okay. Who got the heavy cruiser? Lion. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of my thinking, because we could do something Warhammer related, and that takes a little bit less time, because I could break it down into smaller episodes, in theory. But, again, that's all up for debate. And I am going to be asking some friends of mine, because they have clips of stuff when we were gaming. I'm going to ask them to make either a Dropbox file or a Google Drive where I can get those clips off. And I'll probably edit them into a compilation of just funny gaming moments that I've been involved in, or me screwing up, because there's a couple of funny ones from us playing Siege where I'm doing something stupid and, well, I get exactly what I deserve for it, so... Fun times. Wolf. Venerable just deleting the transport. And again, I'll say this again, if anybody can mod the game, and find a way to mod the game where I can make these transports, I'd love that. Oh, there's more transports. Hello. So they're all kind of heading this way. I bet you can find it. There it is. A lot of transports. Oh, there's even more. Holy crap. Must have caught something important. Looks like we caught them in the middle of our evacuation. Their evacuation. Crap, I screwed up the line. It's okay. I will die on the hill that the best movie out of the original trilogy for Star Wars is Empire Strikes Back, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let's see. Still winning there. Still winning there. Spain doesn't really have a fleet. Let's go for northern Spain now. Now I could leave them. So here's the play we could do. We could just leave them. Truthfully. Like, we could leave Spain as a power on the board because, frankly, Japan's being torn apart. And so there is a justification that we could leave them. Leave them be and keep them as a power, because technically Austria-Hungary's still around. That is an option. At the same time, our next biggest wars are probably going to be the Soviet Union and Germany, just the way things are going. Maybe Italy. But remains to be seen because we still need to get all this. What is this battlecruiser fleet doing up here? Dominable class doing all the way up here in the Denmark Strait. Please? No. Why are you all up there in the first place? Did I leave you guys up there to just piss off the Soviets? Oh, God. I forget about where I put fleets. Anyway, research-wise, nothing interesting. I'm hoping this is Mark IV 4s. I'd really like that. Because then we can look at that new destroyer design we unlocked. Then another strike mission. I definitely need more coffee. No. Yay. Alright. Gotten Nadira. Now, these are Indomitables. If I send you down here to Equatorial Guinea, how fast can you get there? Theoretically, 1 turn, so we'll do that. Dreadnought. Return to Plymouth. You all keep the blockade up. What else could I go for? What does Spain have? Let me check the map here. 5 provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll leave them at 3. So we'll peace out. We'll leave them at 3. Spain doesn't have any allies, so it's not like it's a super big deal. As for our relations, we are allied to the US. Germany's very friendly with us, and we're not friendly with everywhere else. I would like to go to war with France, but over what is kind of the question. I hate that. This is cursed. Yeah. Let's just keep going, I guess. Strike. Okay. I'm just going to give Fearless 3, because that's the first name I saw. Okay. So they'll be there in another turn. Just go ahead and prepare. We're not in range yet. Keep the blockade up. Keep up the blockade. We're still blockading them, which is good. Wait, what fleet is in... There's a battle. What are you all? Oh, the Revenge class. I didn't realize they were done. Okay. Yes. I mean, them and the Queen Elizabeth's are probably going to make up most of the home fleet anyway, because I'm going to start sending the older ships out to the Pacific here pretty quick. So we need a Pacific fleet. That is definite. We could probably also use, if we can find a space somewhere, a couple, maybe like one battleship, or like a battle. Maybe we send some of the Exemplar class over there. We're still building those, right? Yeah, maybe we build a couple for the Caribbean, but I also might design a another battle cruiser later. Haven't quite decided yet. So many options, truthfully. Problem is we're in 1920. We're 2/5 of the way through the campaign. In theory. Theory being the key word here. Is that Canterbury? Uh, hmm. Either the turret ships. I don't know if we'll fight it, I guess. They're super behind in tech anyway. I don't even know why I'm so concerned, but as we learned last episode, in between all the game crashes, uh, the AI gets obscene accuracy stats. I just build excessive ships, excessively sized ships. Okay. Form a battle line. I'll do that. You will screen battle line, please. Thank you. Yeah, the Phoebe class. Mind you, we have some hulls that should be unlocked in like the 1920s already, which is a huge change from our Japan campaign where we just could never get really ahead of time for a while. How do they keep spotting us? I understand we're a target the size of a small city, but, you know. Alright. Run ahead. Follow the battle line. Turn those off. It's off. Ah, see? Units. Armor piercing, please. Thank you kindly. These light cruisers are so slow. I can't wait to replace them. They were good for a while, but they definitely need replacements. That is for sure. Oh, there they are. Maybe what I could do for the subscriber special. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Flashfire. Whee! Oh, come on. I wanted to see that. Boo! Schmoovin'. Kill that. Like, now. Kill it now. Bonk. Screen them, please. Thank you. See, notice... Oh, come on! Alright, I want to make something clear here. Notice how they didn't get a single dud. Come on. Okay. This is what I get for getting in too close. I mean, maybe she can still sail? Venerable, dispatch your boats. See if you can save her. Oh, come on, sweetie. This is a stupid way to lose a dreadnought. How many torpedoes did you get hit by? Wow, look at that. 7 torpedo hits. None of them were duds. Amazing. This game is fun and balanced. Kill the battleships. Oh, come on. Pump out. Pump out. Nope. Well, oh. Best freaking damage control parties in the world. That's it. Put the fires out. Absolute legends. Now kill them. Got the San Sebastian. I'm going to award it to a battleship, though. Or rather, the battlecruiser Lion. And Iron Duke. Yeah, whoever was the damage control officer, the Fearless, is getting a Victoria Cross. That is for certain. Speaking of which, where is that poor ship? I'm assuming she went to a port. Yeah. Poor baby. We'll get you fixed up. I get upset when people blow up my battle cruisers and battleships. I guess we keep moving forward. Mark 4.4s, Mark 3.15s? No, of course not. Mark 1.17s, though. Well, that could be interesting. Is this oil 2 or something? Oil 2. So those can go on our new battleships, and this should be, yeah, stereo 4. Take that off. Internals protection. What is this? Emergency diesel generator. Is that pumps or whatever? Okay. 4 months. 4 months, we'll be able to design a bunch of new cool stuff. I really need that cup of coffee. Good night. I'll be honest with you, once I got back, I remembered, oh, right, I have, give it to Indomitable. I remembered, oh, I got a Crunchyroll account. I guess I can finally catch up on, some seasons and animes I've got on a list that's a mile long. In fact, that paper's somewhere around here. It's a list. It's 4 sides because I folded it in half, and I still haven't, not even close. Yes, Western Sahara. Okay. So now with that done, Venerable, your Dreadnought class and Dukes. What are you? They're all Lion class battle cruisers, right? Yeah. Let's send you all back to, well, Venerable, take your fleet back to Port Said. You all, can't go to the mandate. Is there anywhere we can stick this fleet? We don't exactly have a lot of big ports here in Britain proper, which sucks. Because we have a big home fleet. Right over here, we got anything? No. What about Göteborg? Nope. Pittsburgh? Malmo? Stockholm? Stockholm. Head to Stockholm for now. We'll figure things out in a minute. Wait, what battlecruiser's in Berry? Oh, poor First Lord. Right. That's all fine. Still waiting on space in the dockyards. No, I'm not going to war right now. We are not ready to start something else. I understand the... Oh my god. Fine. Fine. We are not ready to be just constantly at war, okay? Like, this is not Warhammer 40k, although if we decide to play Battlefield Galactic, then yes, I will make this joke constantly. But we're not at war all the time. We have other things to do. Like, I don't know, walk through Tibet. There you go, do that. Get off my case. I really can't wait till I can get these refit. Dual 6s up here. There'll be probably dual 6s back here, and I might stick an extra torpedo launcher back here. Because these cruisers, they only have the underwater torps, and I'd like to replace them. So if I could, I might remove one funnel, do a dual torpedo launchers here, maybe triples, and have one here on the end, and maybe stack it up with some more 2-inch guns. At least that's what I'm thinking. San Damaso. Damaso? How would you pronounce that? Again, Spanish speakers, correct me. Again, I barely passed my Spanish class, so... I mean, I passed it, but, you know... Ow! I'll let the destroyers keep screening, but I'm going to turn their torpedoes off. Smoke on you all this way. Avoid change. Avoid change. Yeah, actually destroy that light cruiser first. Then rifle class. These guys might stick around, honestly. It's not a bad design. I don't mind it as much. Might replace the 5s with 6s. Especially now that we have Mark 3s. A word of advice, everyone. 12-inch guns are not part of a healthy diet. Unless you're trying to destroy something, then in which case it's fair game. But most of the time it's not a part of a healthy diet. Okay. Cover her. Thank you. See, I don't understand how the Spanish, with worse tech all around, are getting hits off on us. Pull away here real quick. I told you all, no torpedoes. I don't understand what's so hard about that. Also, y'all need to be firing armor piercing. You guys should be able to go clean through that. You can get through that. What the heck? Like, is it just because they keep hitting the turrets, or what's going on here? It's a 13-inch main bell. Okay. I've changed my mind. See? Was that hard? Oh, these are the new Orford class destroyers. All right. Indefatigable gets 2. This pisses me off. This game, sometimes it's real fun. Other times it is not. Yeah, this will be done in one turn, and then we'll push for peace. Ambush. Nah. Research? That's oil 2. What is this? Oh, new destroyer hull. Excellent. Mark 4/4s. Perfect. Ew. Hmm. Lovely. You all make for really don't have big ports here at home, which pisses me off because we don't have anything capable of holding multiple 170,000 ton fleets besides Scapa Flow. I guess we'd send you to Rosyth. Sure, go there. Convoy. No. Convoy. No. Ambush. No. I think I gotta wait a turn. And then I think we'll push for peace. See? Arctic does it for me. You will pay me all of the money, and I will not blow up your country. Modernize Dreadnought Hull. Alright. Let's head back into port. We can sort this out. I'm going to put all these guys in Scapa Flow. We'll separate out the fleet again once we have a better understanding of fleet composition. What page do I need to be on? I need to be on this page. Alright. How much longer on the light cruisers? And 1 month on the light cruisers. And then that's why? Ew. Yes, I guess that would. Um, I guess that would cause things to be delayed. We're also completely out of crew. So let's go forward again. No. Piss off. Triple turrets on. Ooh. That could be fun. Okay. Control station. Post the gate. Okay. Let's look at that new design, shall we? Modernized Dreadnought. So we still have the... Was this the N3 hull, I think? Oh, come on, game. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we have the N3 class, but the modernized Dreadnought. Let's minimize that. So, we could build this as a complement to Queen Elizabeth's. Actually, these are smaller than the Queen Elizabeth's. The Queen Elizabeth's are 50,000 tons. Okay. So I guess this could be the step-down version of the Queen Elizabeth's. Hmm. Eccentric secondaries could be fun. It's excessive, but it's not like that hasn't stopped us before in this campaign. Let's stick a couple of 4s up here, maybe. Queen Elizabeth can make, well, the Revenge class can make 24. We'll probably speed them up with a refit. Queen Elizabeth can make 26, so I think we'll shoot for 26. Oil 2. Gear turbines give us 75% on this hull. If I go to balanced, that's better. This thing here. Put some more 4s on here if I can fit them. Maybe one right there. Not bad. Maybe. what? What am I thinking about here? Uh, 2-inch guns. Six-inch casemates, maybe? We haven't done all the poking around yet, so I'm not concerned that it's yelling at me for being overweight. High capacity, capitalistic, TNT3, 2 powder 1. If I can get auto reload, this would be huge. Stereo 4, RDF. At least a 15-inch belt. With maybe a 7-inch fore and aft. Maybe a 6-inch deck. What do you think of deck armor? 6-inch deck should be fine. 4 on the extended. We'll do 12 on the conning tower and 4 on the superstructure. You need to be 15, 15, 7. Come on. Really? This seriously freeze again? Are you serious? Yep. Alright. 1 second. We're back? We're back. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe... Maybe we don't do a full... Could do this. Make it like a light version of the Queen Elizabeth's. Which isn't necessarily a bad idea, all things considered. We could... give it triples. To make up for losing a gun. So it would have more firepower than the Queen Elizabeth's, but I don't know if I want to do that. What if we went with 14 duels instead? No. No, I think I was right on the original design here. 15, 15. Okay. Technically, this is the right tower for this hull. I think I'm going to use it for nothing more than looks, if anything. does look nice. But I think I'd rather go for the Advanced Tower 1. Then you can do a little bit poking around. Tall barbette, medium superimposed. Why is that showing yellow? It's completely fine. Okay. Orange dual. Nope. And we're overweight already. Maybe not auto reload. Oh. Drop the range a bit. Drop those down to reduced. Is it the tower? 3,000 tons, 1,000 tons. These are 1,300 each. Hmm. That lowers the accuracy by so much, though. What if I stop? Thank you. Move this down here. Okay. Then I can put this here. Okay. Maybe 12-inch barbette. It's a little thin. Assuming ideal range, which let's say would be battle range right now would be somewhere between we'll call it 12 kilometers is battle, or 12.5 kilometers is battle range. 18.7 inches of armor dead on. With a 15-inch belt and a first inner belt of 7, that gives us 22 effective inches of armor. With a further 5-inch inner belt behind it, that would give us 27, which should theoretically, if they're using cap ballistic and the same guns as us, should not be able to penetrate us until under 5,000 meters. Still doesn't solve the problem that we're overweight. Part of it, I know, is the guns. These are um, these are Mark IIs. So the Mark IIIs are a little bit lighter. I don't plan on commissioning these, well, I might lay them down, but I'm not going to put them into active service until we get the Mark IIIs. I also haven't fully fleshed out the secondary battery yet, which sucks, because I'm trying to figure out how to get this weight down. I can't, because I'm second-guessing myself. Some 2-inch guns. Probably fit a 2-inch gun in there. Now we have an aft weight offset. $1,400 overweight. Okay. Trying to think here. 900 tons overweight. Let me check the armor pen on the deck here. A 6-inch deck would cover everything. So yeah. Yeah, not a bad design. Temeraire? I'm not crazy about the name, but sure. Question mark. Sure. We'll go with that. But also, as I was getting back in the game, I noticed something. We have dockyard space. So now, come over here and unsuspend these. What else do we need to build? More Avenger class. Heavy cruisers is a definite. What do the Amtrims have? Oh, the 3 10-inch. Oh, these are our cruiser leaders. I won't build many of those, but I am gonna build Avengers. That's 16 months. That's a long time. Can I get well no, let's get the patrol class out. No. Hmm. Take that back. We're gonna refit the Perth class. We're gonna give these guys the overhaul they need to stay in service. They're smaller, but oh god. Alright. Cut a funnel. 6-inch duels. These guys can't do triple, but it's okay. I gotta go for the taller for a bit. Nope, that's a little too tall. Medium, maybe? Sure. Krupp 4, Reinforce 2, Citadel 4, Ox 3, Electro Hydro 2, Shaft 3. Let's get rid of these underwater torpedo launchers. Where's that last one? There it is. Get rid of the 2s. Redo the secondary armament. Max out our armor. One 1.6. Prefer to stick them right there if I can. I don't know if I can. That is a terrible. Sure. You need depth charges. I'm gonna take off your mine layer, give you coincidence 4 and hydro 3 and RDF. You need auto reloading because you're a quick cruiser. Capitalistic 2, high capacity, TNT 3, 2 powder. Increased HE, that's fine. Five rounds a minute. Alright. You're still very much overweight. So do that. I think we'll do this. And I guess we can add back the underwater tubes. Secondaries. Then can I fit that in here? Can. Yeah, the new Perth class is going to be a threat. More torpedoes. Auto reloading. We could probably push them to 32. Oh, we can absolutely push them to 32. I haven't even upgraded the engines yet. Force the boilers. 32 knots for the Perth class. Oof. Silhouette is going to remain roughly the same. Just removing a funnel, but making their engines more efficient. 1921 Perth class refit. Excellent. Let's refit as many as we can. 166, that'd be 500,000. It'll only take 6 months. Are all 32 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's an easier way to check. Fleet. Class. There's 5 still at sea, and there's a few still repairing. Your name's going to have to be changed, because I'm going to build a Belfast class. We'll rename you after a cruiser. Tell you what. Where's my notebook? That's the first $1,000,000 question. There it is. It's over there. It's across the room. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. What is a ship? How about... Dauntless. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode here, and then in between episodes I'm going to try to get everything refit, and then I'll bring you guys back in if something interesting happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.